I just replaced the starter in a 1978 Mini 850. It is so easy, I'm not even going to show you. Literally 2 bolts and a power bolt. That's it. I'll show you what it looks like. And next we're going to install an alternator. That's a little more complicated, not really. Starter is somewhat, it's pretty easy to get to. It's right underneath the distributor. And there you can see is the back of it. And I just need to connect this power cord to that and it's done. That's it. 2 bolts, power cord, done. Here you go, a worn out alternator. It spins quite a bit. Wasn't recharging the battery, so it's having trouble starting. Now I'll show you the new alternator. You can see it spins a little bit less. Not really sure if that's a great indicator of if there's something wrong. But this is what we're going to do. We're going to install that sucker right here. Get it up and running. Giddy up. With anything I'm installing, I like to set them next to each other. That way I can see where I need to put the brackets and make sure it's the same alternator. So here we go. I'm going to switch that bracket over, NBD, and we'll get to work. Okay, we have one lower bolt here that goes on this swivel bracket, and that's what you use to tighten the thing to the right specifications, I suppose. No. Alright, bolted these guys up, not tight, but enough to get ready to put the belt on. Bolt goes around the harmonic balancer, water pump, and then the alternator. You leave that bottom bolt loose so you can pivot. Okay, so I pulled up on this, tightened the lower bolt. Now I'm tightening this bolt over here. You need to tighten this one and this one as well. Okay. Alright, so all 3 bolts are tight. The belt has pretty good tension on it. Let's test it out. See if the alternator and starter work. That's where I need to slide the bottom bracket in. We also have our electric fan, which will plug in up there with the thermostat right here. Carefully, and not carefully, slide this thing in. Then you take this bolt here and you gotta slide it through. You can see it right there. It's the bottom bracket. And that's the hole that you need to get it in. Let's see. There's a hose all the way down there that you have to get to. Then you'll have your hose up here. As you can see, I'm screwing in down here. That's the best way to get to it. Now this used to be the upper bracket. These are known to fail. And it usually goes right in here. Mounts something like that, as you can see, on these two top bolts here, and then these two right here. So anyway, I need to rig something up from here to here. That's not going to attach right. And I bought some of these metal tabs. I'm going to try to see if I can get one of them. Okay, I modified this bracket to give the radiator some extra support. Now I'm tightening the bottom coolant hose. Need a pretty long extension for that. Alright, do our first fill up with coolant.